Hey Aaron, my name is Peter, and I'm a big fan of Revive, as you can see. I need help with my 360 flips. I don't know why I keep flipping it backwards, and I've been skating for like 4 or 5 months. If you could help me out, that'd be great. Here are some tricks that I already know.
Hey man, that's awesome. You've only been skating for 4 or 5 months and you're already on tray flips? That is incredible. It must be because you're such a big fan of Revive. For sure. Cool, so the 180s look good. You're doing the pivot for sure. You could definitely work on the 180s more to get them higher and popped up more. Yeah, heel flip was good. Varial flip's not bad. Fakey half cab flip, sick, shove it. Frontside shove, I like it. Varial heel flip? I didn't even, what? Who's this guy? What's this, Battle of the Barracks 7? Booyah!
Here's my 360 flips.
Cool, let's see what you got on these tray bombs. The tray flip is one of those tricks that it does take a lot of board control. It does take a lot of practice and dedication and all those terrible things that skateboarding requires, like working hard. So yeah, with that said, your scoop is good. Getting the full 360s, I like that. Sometimes it's more of a 360 shove it. You're not fully like flicking the board, and that is quite a common problem.
I don't know what happens. Please help me, Aaron. You are the best.
Cool, thank you. Thank you very much. So let's watch your front foot. Flick. This one was a beauty. That one was right underneath you. It did almost spin all the way around. You just needed to jump a little bit more, bend your back knee a little more, and you would have had that one. So let's watch this one. Scoop, nice, all the way around, step down with your front foot, and the board goes behind you. I recently made this video. I don't know if you saw it. Maybe you saw it before you sent in the skate support video, or maybe you saw it after. I don't know, but it's called How to Center Tray Flips. Probably it's called How to Center Tray Flips, the easiest way tutorial, because you know pretty much everything on this channel is called the easiest way tutorial. Da 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 da, which is cool. So it is the easiest way, and it is how to center tray flips, and that is going to be a video that's going to help you out a lot. Because when your board goes behind you and your feet land on the ground in front of the nose, that is the problem that you're running into. You just don't know how to center the tray flip. So the cool thing about the tray flip is that it is mostly in the back foot. It does spin really easy as soon as you get that scoop really, really down. And it does flick really, really easy because there's so much pressure going from your back foot to cause it to do the 360 rotation that just a little nudge with your front foot helps it to get the full flick. Now with that said, if you don't get the timing of your flick correct, you're going to miss the board with your toe. Your back foot is scooping it around so hard that you do have to have the timing perfect. And if your timing is not perfect, like I said, that's where it becomes a 360 shove it. So you did do that a few times, and then other times you did get the full rotation, the spin, and the flick, but you just landed too far in front of the board. So there are a few different things that you need to correct. Now, one thing I want to go over with you guys is when you're trying to like fix a trick or trying to learn a trick, just focus on correcting one thing at a time. So for example, for you, you need to practice the flick. So let's just practice the flick just as the first thing. So practice it with stepping off your back foot, just fully rotating it around and then putting your front foot on. And then after you've really got the flick down, and again, just one thing at a time, guys, one thing at a time. After you fully got that flick down, you feel really comfortable with it, then you can work on centering the board under you, getting it fully rotated right underneath you, and working on your ability to just catch and land the trick. So again, that's one thing at a time. So one thing was flipping the board. and the next thing was getting it underneath you. But you have to just break it down into steps and go, how can I best practice this? Well, I could practice that step by stepping off with that foot. Like if you need to practice the scoop, you're going to step out with your front foot. So just keep that in mind. There are ways to break down the tricks to practice the exact part you need help with. And I think that just that piece of advice overall is going to help all of you guys out so much. Cool. So for any of you guys looking to master the basics of skateboarding, get down some of the more advanced tricks like ledges and manuals, get Skateboarding Made Simple. There are 4 different volumes. There's iBooks on iTunes, and yeah, you'll really love them. Thanks a lot for your support.